Welcome back to Blast Stories. I'm your host, Mr. Blast, and today is Independence Day. So we're gonna have an Independence Day story. Now, this story happened many years ago, long before the days of the acid, long even before the days of the weed. I'm talking about the Dark Ages, the days of the alcohol, and I mean alcohol only. Now, that's pretty much what you used to do during Independence Day. You just get shit faced as much as you can. Now, in order to get drunk as fuck, you have to pay a fortune, or you should, and that's what we used to do, find like drink as much as you can bar, or no limit bar, or whatever you call it. And it's those places where you pay like a reasonable amount of money, and then you get like a bracelet that allows you to drink as much as you can of like certain drinks. So we found this kind of place in downtown Tel Aviv, and the plan was to get drunk, have fun, blah blah blah, and then catch a bus back home to the suburbs where we all lived. Now, the plan worked excellent. It was a really fun day. We all got really, really drunk. But then, unfortunately, I realized that just as we thought that it will be nice to catch a free bus shuttle to the suburbs, so did pretty much everyone else. So when we arrived to the bus station, we couldn't even get on the first bus because it was so full of people. Eventually, we got on the second bus, and luckily for us, me and my girlfriend found like two seats right next to each other, so that was lucky. Now, after a couple of minutes of sitting on the bus, I started to get really nauseous. I knew that like I'm not gonna hold it, and I'm gonna have to puke. So I told my girlfriend, listen, I think I'm going to puke. I don't think I can hold it. You better bring a bag or something. Otherwise, I'll puke on the floor, and that's not gonna be any good for us. So she hurries somewhere, and it took her some time because the bus was so full of people. And eventually, she comes back with a trash can. That trash can that is always situated at the back of the bus, next to the stairs. And like about a minute after she came, I just started puking all over the trash can. It was glorious. Yeah, it was empty before, and I filled it like to the end, to the edge of it, totally full. I was really scared that like any stop of the bus or any turn, the all the puke might like rush out of the trash can. So I was really anxious about it, and like just the presence of that trash can full of puke didn't do me any good anyway. So I was like looking at my girlfriend, and she was like, I ain't touching that. That's on you. So I'm like, okay, and I started taking it and planning to go to the back of the bus to put the trash can, and I was like really afraid of all the like people that I have to go through. But surprisingly, the second that I got up, I saw that like all the people that were standing next to us, they just like cleared the room. They saw what happened, and they didn't want to be anywhere near that trash can. So I remember just getting out with it, and a feeling like Moses, like this sea of people that are just climbing all over each other in order to get away from me. Okay, it was like a really amazing sort of walk of shame, and I walked through the bus. I placed the trash can right at like its place, next to the stairs that going down. There were people sitting on those stairs. They didn't like it, but I didn't have any choice, and I came back to my seat, and yeah, just lived happily ever after. It was a really fun memory. Alcohol Independence Day story.